Welcome to the 2019-2020 Gratitude Grants Kickoff webinar. My name is Chelsea, and I help run the Community Investments Program along with Colleen. Our office is known by a lot of different names: Lodge Grants, SIP Grants, Programs Department. However, if you're looking for grants, we are the people to contact. We are here almost every Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4:30. So please give us a call or email us, and we're happy to provide program information and assistance. Our contact information is included at the end of this webinar. Gratitude grants are worth $2,000 and are available to lodges that have met the Grant Exalted Rulers per member giving goal in the prior fiscal year. A lot of people are concerned about whether they have received the $500 bonus that is available to lodges with more than 15% of its members having donated at least $10 or more to the ENF in the 2018-19 year. So applications open up on April 1st, 2019, and lodges must apply for the grant by December 31st, 2019. The funds must be used by March 31st, 2020. So the gratitude grant is the only grant that's tied to the per member giving goal. So any of our other grants, lodges are eligible for. They do not have to meet the per member giving goal. Remember, applications open up on April 1st. This is our first year being in alignment with the lodge year. April 1st is the opening date for the gratitude grant, and the grant will be available to lodges having met the per member giving goal in the prior fiscal year. Please, we would also like for you to keep in mind that the end of the 2018-19 fiscal year is near, so you know what that means, that donations are due. So all donations must be in the Elks National Foundation's mailbox by Sunday, March 31st. As always, any donations received after this date will not count toward the current fiscal year or your lodge's per member giving total. Make it even easier by encouraging members to donate online. Another reason to get those donations in as soon as possible is that the gratitude grant application for lodges that have met the per member giving goal open on April 1st, but we likely will not finish processing the high volume of fiscal year-end donations until April 10th. So, if your lodge waits until the end of March to meet the goal, it may have to wait until mid-April to access the gratitude grant application. So please keep that in mind. We've introduced a holdover from the anniversary grant. So as you all know, we are no longer offering that after celebrating 2 years of our 150th anniversary. However, people like the supersize option so much that we've decided to add that feature to the gratitude grant. So lodges may add the gratitude grant to another grant budget, like the Beacon, Promise, or Spotlight grant, bearing that the grant still follows the guidelines of the original grant the lodge is applying for. So for example, if the lodge applies for a promise grant, it cannot and supersizes it with a gratitude grant, all of those funds must, the project must follow the promise grant guidelines. So it can't just be a donation of the amount of the gratitude grant. So here are some other guidelines for the gratitude grant. They must be used for local charitable activities. So when thinking of a project, lodges should identify a population in need. Gratitude grants can be used as a charitable donation. However, we encourage active Elks-led projects. This is because when you're visible in the community, other people may want to join in. And as you know, we are always trying to recruit more Elks and to have the community see the great things that Elks are doing in the community. Also keep in mind that the gratitude grant cannot be used for projects the lodge has already held. So unfortunately, we are unable to reimburse lodges for previously held projects. This is because if the project was completed and it does not qualify, we hate for the lodge to have used funds that it cannot receive money for. So, as I previously stated, donations do qualify, but providing opportunities for Lodge members to get actively involved can make a huge impact. So, when you just donate to a food bank, it's good for them. The development officer receives a check, they have money, but does the community know the good that you've done? No. What's better for you is to have a food drive, to serve a meal to families in need. Another example, if you donate to 6 youth groups, that's fine. However, holding a monthly drug-free youth activity provides more meaningful involvement with youth. Another donation, say you decide to restore a city building. Instead of just providing a check, partner with students to hold a community cleanup day and to foster civic engagement in youth. If you'd like to donate to a veterans group, think about instead volunteering at a stand down or reaching out to veterans in need. That way you can have that one-on-one interaction and that face time that many veterans appreciate. Also, in local communities, Elks sometimes likes to donate to the fire department or police department. Instead, consider partnering with both groups on a community safety day. Over the last few years, we've been adding what we've called Instagrams for easily adaptable projects in your community. So if you visit our website at enf.elks.org/gratitude grants, in the resources section, there is a toolkit that provides some examples of Instagrams that the Lodge can do if you're having difficulty in selecting a project. So one of the projects that we highlighted here is a soup kitchen. So the USDA defines food insecurity as the lack of access to enough food for all household members. You can help by organizing members to participate in a soup kitchen. To get started, contact your local food bank or soup kitchen to see how the Lodge can be of assistance. And again, as we mentioned, as better for you projects, consider inviting local youth groups such as the Boys and Girl Scouts or high school volunteer groups who need service hours to assist with serving those meals. And some ways you can make that project your own. You can help support the soup kitchen by repairing or replacing equipment, helping cook or serve meals, or even decide to serve meals at the Lodge if you have a kitchen available. So example of a Lodge who's done this is Shenandoah, Iowa, Lodge number 1122. So helping the local community food pantry and Feeding America and Walmart stores, they were able to feed 4,000 people each month. So members help pick up, pack, and distribute groceries to families in need. Again, we have a number of Instagram examples on the Gratitude Grant homepage if you need some ideas. So please visit that website at enf.elks.org/gratitude grants. So that's the end of this webinar. Of course, if you have any questions, you need some guidance with your project, feel free to contact us in the Lodge Grants office. Our number is 773-755-4730. And of course, you can email us at lodgegrants@elks.org. Thank you for listening.